Developers and future architects, welcome to the definitive guide on LLM orchestration. Today, we are deep diving into prompt, context, and harness engineering. As we transition from experimental AI to mission-critical financial systems, the difference between a prototype and a production-ready application lies in these three engineering layers. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll use real-world banking, payments, and neo-banking examples to show you how to master this stack for reliability and security. The challenge isn't just getting the AI to talk. It's getting it to behave with the precision and compliance required for financial services. Part 1. Prompt engineering. This is the first and most direct way we influence an LLM's behavior through textual instructions. In a financial context, a prompt isn't just a question. It's a structured command that includes persona, constraints, and formatting rules. The system prompt is your primary control mechanism. It sets the guardrails of identity, ensuring the model remains professional and stays within regulatory limits. For banking apps, few-shot prompting is a game changer. By providing examples of how to categorize a Starbucks versus Shell transaction, you drastically improve accuracy. Precision is key. We use delimiters to separate instructions from data and force the model to output structured JSON for direct API integration. Complex logic, like calculating mortgage amortization, requires chain-of-thought prompting. We ask the model to think step by step to avoid arithmetic hallucinations. However, prompt engineering is vulnerable. We must architect against prompt injection attacks, where malicious users try to bypass financial controls. This brings us to part 2, context engineering. If prompting is how to speak, context is what to talk about. You can't fit a bank's entire policy manual or a user's full transaction history into a single prompt. The context window is a scarce resource. Context engineering is the science of building RAG pipelines, retrieval augmented generation, to feed the model only the most relevant 1% of data. Effective context design starts with chunking. In finance, we use semantic chunking to ensure that clauses in a legal contract aren't cut in half. We use vector databases and embedding models to perform semantic search. This allows the AI to find home loans even if the user typed mortgage. But search isn't enough. We must use metadata filtering to ensure the model only retrieves data the specific user has legal permission to see. Advanced architects are now using knowledge graphs. This allows the AI to understand relationships, like identifying potential money laundering patterns across accounts. Think of context engineering as the open book strategy. Even the smartest architect needs the right blueprints on their desk to build a safe structure. Now, for the most critical layer in finance. Part 3, harness engineering. This is the infrastructure that tests, secures, and monitors the model. In banking, an accurate hallucination is still a failure. Harness engineering ensures that the model's output is not just smart, but safe and compliant. We use LM as a judge frameworks to measure faithfulness. Does the answer actually come from the retrieved context, or did the model make it up? Harnesses also handle automated red teaming. We intentionally probe for vulnerabilities like PII leakage or biased lending suggestions. Real-time guardrails, like LlamaGuard or Nemo, act as active input and output filters, blocking non-compliant language before it ever reaches the customer. This is the core of LLMops. A robust harness allows you to update your prompt or model version with confidence, knowing you won't regress on accuracy. Let's look at how this all comes together in practice with 2 specific financial use cases. Case study 1, fraud detection. The prompt sets the investigator persona. The context retrieves the user's historical spending patterns. The harness then validates the risk score against institutional thresholds. ensuring the AI doesn't block legitimate transactions erroneously. Case study 2. A neobank wealth advisor. The context engineering here is massive, analyzing subscriptions, spending, and savings goals in real time. By engineering the context to only include recurring expenses, the model can provide hyper-personalized advice without sifting through noise. And the harness ensures that every piece of advice includes the legally required disclaimers, maintaining the bank's regulatory standing. As you can see, these aren't isolated steps. They're a continuous, integrated workflow for building reliable financial AI. A mature architecture also optimizes for latency and cost. You might use prompt engineering on a small model for simple tasks, but full RAG on a larger model for loan approvals. For those of you just starting, your roadmap begins with mastering the prompt. Learn the nuances of instruction and persona. Phase 2 is building your data mode. Focus on context engineering. How you store, retrieve, and filter your proprietary financial data. Phase 3 is where you become a professional. Build the harness. Automate your evaluations. Make your AI bulletproof for production. Building in finance is about balance. Too much focus on prompting leads to fragile logic. Neglecting the harness leads to unacceptable risk. The future of FinTech is being built right now. Whether you're at a legacy bank or a disruptive startup, these principles are your foundation. I want to hear from you. Are you betting on massive context windows, or are you doubling down on sophisticated RAG pipelines for your context engineering? Developers, architects, keep building for reliability. Keep building for trust. The financial world is waiting for your next innovation. If you found this masterclass helpful, hit that like button and share it with your team. Subscribe for more deep dives into AI architecture and comment below with your thoughts or new topics you'd like us to cover. Wait, there's more. In prompt engineering, we are seeing the rise of self-reflection. This is where a model critiques its own financial advice for accuracy before responding. This iterative loop reduces errors in sensitive tasks like tax prep or interest rate forecasting, making your prompts even more resilient. In context engineering, RAG fusion is a breakthrough. We generate multiple versions of a user's question to retrieve a wider, more accurate range of financial documents. By re-ranking these results, we ensure the most critical clause in a 500-page bank policy isn't missed, even if the user's phrasing was vague. For the harness, GEval is a game changer. We use a powerful model like GPT-4 to act as an automated compliance officer, scoring smaller models on their adherence to banking rules. This allows for massive scale testing that was previously impossible, ensuring every single edge case in a payment flow is verified for safety. We also see adaptive routing in the harness. A simple query about bank hours goes to a fast, cheap model. A query about a complex loan goes to a high reasoning model. This optimizes the unit economics of your AI features, a critical metric for neobanks looking to scale without ballooning cloud costs. The next frontier is multi-agent systems. Here, prompt, context, and harness engineering evolve into distinct agents that collaborate to solve a single user request. In a core banking system, one agent might retrieve data, another draft the response, and a third act as the final harness auditor before anything reaches the UI. Finally, context engineering is becoming dynamic. We're using user feedback loops to refine what data is retrieved in future sessions, making the AI more personal. This learned context means the advisor remembers your specific tax situation or investment style, providing a level of service previously reserved for private banking. In the harness, we're seeing compliance as code. Regulations like GDPR or banking secrecy laws are now hard-coded into the evaluation layers. This automates the audit trail, allowing financial institutions to deploy AI features that are fully transparent and auditable for regulators. Let's summarize this 10-minute journey. Prompting is your creative direction. Context is your factual foundation. And harness is your operational safety. When you build this pyramid correctly, you aren't just making a chatbot. You're building the future of automated financial intelligence. For the developers watching, I've listed the essential tools for each layer. LangChain for prompts, Llama Index for context, and REs or Phoenix for your harness. Mastering these tools is how you transition from an AI enthusiast to a professional AI architect in the financial services space. We are in the golden age of software architecture. The boundaries between logic and data are blurring, and you are the one holding the pen. The systems you build today using these principles will define how the next billion people manage their wealth, their businesses, and their lives. What technical challenge should we tackle next? Distributed LLM inference, vector database sharding, or maybe deep dive into AI for risk management. Join our community of developers and architects. We are sharing the blueprints, the code, and the lessons learned from the front lines of financial AI. Until next time, keep optimizing your prompts, enriching your context, and securing your harness. Happy building, architects! If you love this 10-minute masterclass, show your support by hitting that like button. Share it with your network and subscribe for more architectural deep dives. See you in the comments.